Good day, guys. As you all know me, as your mentor, NASDAQ Ninja. So, guys, before you can continue, can you please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can get notified once we upload. So, guys, like I said, today we're gonna be updating US30 movement that we gave last week. Because last week we told you guys we're gonna be like focusing most on buying opportunities. So I felt like we just bought the whole week. So now I'm trying to like actually like update you on a few things that are gonna happen. You understand? So that you can get the movement. The market is like this, guys. You can have a plan. At the end of the day, you need to come back again and check your plan if it's still the same plan or we still need a new plan. You understand? So let's check what we have here. Let's check what we analyzed the last week, because I didn't delete anything here. Let's go to 15 minutes time frame and see what's actually happening here. So the point that I had here, I had a trend, a diagonal trend from that point. Even if I take it straight to the top side, I still see that, or they respected the trend as being the strongest. So I always say on the first touch, don't reverse with the trend, at least reverse with the touch on the second time. And then you see it went outside. So you're probably saying that we were supposed to wait for here. At the end of the day, let's increase this trend and see what's going to happen with it as well. You understand? Because you want to understand why is it the market moving like this. So at this point, I see that the market is busy respecting my channel, my trend inside a trend, in a way that I tend to understand that it'll move from this point here. It'll move from this point here to come here. At the end of the day, it'll push below. The reason being that is because of this certain analysis, and based on this on this supply, I can see that here the bigger movement started here. So at the end of the day, I'm still in need of this movement. You understand? So at the end of the day, guys, like I said, if you need more information about supply and demand, you can always get my contact on the comment section. So at the end of the day, as much as you can see, this is what we have now, right? So my point is that from this update, I'm saying that for now we can still be looking for more selling opportunities, saying that from this point here we're going to be dropping to the point, because we still need this retest there at the below point. So at the end of the day, there's my point now, right? But I'm gonna reanalyze the chart from the beginning. You understand? So this is what I always say. You need to start from the highest time frame. You can see I started it from M15 because what I had, it's a structure from a higher time frame from the previous video. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna take it to a daily time frame. I think I'm on today and I don't know what happened, but let me take it to daily time frame, because this is the first I saw that frame, guys. It's for the first time I saw the frame. You understand? So I'm gonna start by creating my lowest point, and then after I'll create my highest point as always. So this is like a basics that I use to make me understand and follow and give me patience. Understand? Because if you don't have a plan, you're gonna have a problem when it comes to trading. You understand? But if you use a plan, that's when you're gonna start having proper things. Understand? Proper analysis, proper trade. So at the end of the day, you see, this is what I said even last week when I started analyzing the chart. This is what I started. So always when I do this, right, when I started trading, always when I do this, doing this again and again, I get to understand how the market moves. You understand? Even if a person teach you nonsense, you understand? That's the biggest point. Even if a person teach you nonsense and then you come back and learn that nonsense and understand it, and then when you create it, it doesn't work, you're gonna fix the nonsense yourself. You understand? It's a first basic. You understand? Most of us, we've been taught things we didn't understand, but at the end of the day, those things were actually like building us. You understand? But at the end of the day, with my YouTube channel, you get to get the real things. You understand? The real stuff. You understand? So once I have my channel like this, I understand that the biggest movement that I need to have is me moving here to this point. You understand? This is what I said even last week. I need to move there to go to the point. You understand? But at the end of the day, the market is not freeway. It will be respecting goose bounds. Understand? I understand that at this certain point, I have what I call my support. Understand? Which I haven't like really like retested. Understand? Because at the first touch I did retest it, but as much as the market keep on looking at my support, I feel like the market still have more momentum of not retesting here, coming back here, and then after, that's when I'll say that I'll be confidently saying that I'm gonna push to the top from this point. You understand? I need that point again. Unless I need that point to get more power. You understand? I always say when the market tests the position is trying to get a power to push furthermore to the top side. You understand? But with not no deal, it's possible for us to move here and push to the top. You understand? But at the end of the day, that's what I need at the moment. You understand? So that's what I need from a daily time frame. You understand? So furthermore, let's create our zones, the places that we know that when the market touches, it'll be giving us goosebumps. That's what I call it. You understand? Places whereby the market will be stopping. You understand? Won't be like taking the straight direction. So I'll be putting this one here. So guys, these things are basic, you understand? You need to learn them. Some of the people might not understand what is it that I'm talking about here. What is it? What is this? You understand? But at the end of the day, this is the basics that you need to learn small by small, understand? And understand what is the zone, what is supply, what is demand at the end of the day, understand? But this is what it is, guys. I think I'm gonna create this ones. I feel like they're much better. Even here, I need to have like a supply, a zone here. Yeah, there's a zone there. So I feel like this are enough, you understand? So I'm going to push furthermore to H4 and see what is it that I have. You know, you apply all the basic based on the market theory. You understand what you have learned. That's what I want you guys to understand. You understand? You apply everything that you learned. You understand? That there's no a 1 minute 2 minute strategy. You apply everything that you learn. Those things will make sense when they reach a certain point. I hope and believe most of you get me, understand? And I always say, for you to understand support and resistance, you need to understand supply and demand. Because if you fail to understand supply and demand, sometimes you will mix around thinking like it's a supply, well, it's a resistant. You understand? So you need to understand those two things. At the end of the day, let's keep on pushing. So this is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm following the market. You understand? I'm following what the market is telling me based on pure price action. So what I like about following the market, guys, it's not you as the market. You follow what the market tells you in order for you to get your own position. So I'm still saying this position, it's a zone, right? And a zone that will create goosebumps. And I'm below it. Once I'm below it, I know that I have to retest and push way furthermore below. You understand? That's what it is. Unless if the market comes back and then comes back above, that's when I'll be looking for buying opportunities. You only look for opportunities based on the theory. You don't create that it might pass, it might do whatever. This position is strong. If you can check here at this certain point, we reversed, right? And then even if I can go to the previous part somewhere here, we reversed. Even if I can go the other side, I'll find a reversal position here. Even here, if you can see here, we reverse. So those are the main thing that you need to stay focused on. Because if you don't focus on such things, you want to create your own movement, you're going to see the market creating its own movement and you can't follow it. You understand? So at the end of the day, this is what it is. You understand? So I'm going to push furthermore to 30 minutes and I have to confirm my direction at the end of the day. That's what matters. You understand? That's what matters. That's what you all here for. So I'm going to do this. Okay, let me go to H1 actually, because I think I have skipped H1. Yes, this is my H1. So this is what it is. So I'm going to zoom in my chart and check what is it that I see. Understand? So I'm a trader which like learning, and then once I learn those things, I apply them all, you know. Hence, I'm so perfect, you understand? So at the end of the day here, I'll wait for the confirmation of the market touching here. And then if it fails to pass this position, I'll be saying what? I'm going to be dropping from that position. So that's when I'm going to confirm and say, I'm going to be taking my sales there and then pushing it below to that point. You understand? In most cases, they say there's what we call manipulation. If the market manipulates me, I'll wait for it. If it doesn't close outside, I'll push in with my selling opportunities here, dropping to the bottom. You understand? So I'm following what the market is telling me at the moment. You understand? So at the end of the day, that's what you see now. That's what you see. So I'm going to push furthermore to 30 minutes. Understand? I'm going to push more furthermore to 30 minutes and see what is it that I see on 30 minutes. Still the same stuff. You know, once you start going furthermore to the bottom, you're going to see such things. And that's when you start confirming your direction and saying that you're going to be pushing furthermore. So I don't like throwing trends from 15 minutes. You understand? My trends need to be there on a hard time frame. You can never find me saying, okay, here I have a trend, you understand? But people can always draw this trend and respect it. But based on what I have in my entry point, I know very well that I'm going to enter here. So I feel like it's so unnecessary for me to create this trend. But it's not that it's not allowed. It is allowed for you to be more confident with your direction and say, okay, fine, this was a breakout, and then after a breakout, it's obviously that we're going to get a correction or any reversal of retest. Then you know that there's your point of retest, then you push below, you understand. But the problem is that for myself, it's on M30. I can't start it from M30, you understand. I was supposed to see it from a higher time frame to the lower time frame. Once I start seeing it like that, I know it's strong. But at the end of the day, I still have my position here saying that I'm going to enter here, guys. So these things are connected, guys. We can never judge diagonal trends and support based on horizontal support and trends. It's the same thing, same rules, you understand. So at the end of the day, you can always put this trend to confirm for you furthermore, but at the end of the day, I'm going to remove it. I don't need like a lot of trends, you understand. I already have my entry point. I know very well that this will be a proper entry point, you understand. You know, guys, I'm going to be inside this thing once it respects, understand. So I'm going to put it like this. So I know very well where I'm going to be actually like executing my trade. So from now, I'll be monitoring it from this point here. I know very well once it touches here, I'm going to be inside dropping with the market. Understand? So that's basically my update for today, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Let's meet on another video.